Top 10 superheroes who can fly. Whoa, hold up. Superheroes can fly? What? Well, aren't we just full of surprising knowledge on this channel? All jokes aside, we're counting down the top superheroes who can fly. Cause guess what, friends? Not every superhero can fly in the same way. So I guess we're counting down airborne heroes then. But heroes who are airborne because of their powers or suits. Two of them technically kind of use a suit. It's like kind of cheating, but they're like really good at it. So hang on tight as we take off and I make some terrible flight themed dad jokes. In at number 10 is Martian Manhunter. One of the original 7 members of the Justice League, Martian Manhunter is a Martian from Mars, named J'onn J'onzz. And aside from all the amazing things he's capable of, dude has 9 senses and can shapeshift, he can also fly. If I can see it, then I can do it. Sometimes he hovers. Sometimes he uses his telekinetic abilities to make objects fly. So much flight. Hell, he could even turn into an airplane if he wanted to, which would kind of be wildly unnecessary since he can fly. But actually Superman once said that he was the most powerful being on the face of the earth. So like, that's something. Don't need to turn into an airplane to do that. And at number 9 is Shazam. Before we begin this point, just want to say I really love Shazam. His tragic yet wonderfully weird and mildly disturbing origin story gets me every time. I'm a sucker for it. And yes, he flies. There's nothing to it. But I am not so sure where he gets his power from, so hear me out. The letters of his name all stand for the gods he got his powers from. S for Solomon and his wisdom, H for Hercules and strength, A for Atlas and his stamina, Z for Zeus and his Zeus powers, and a second A for Achilles and his invulnerability, and lastly M for Mercury, speed. So shot than dark here, it's probably the mysterious Z portion of his powers that he gets flight from, unless his ability to move at Mach 10 speeds mean he's like also capable of flight through that means, or regardless, he flies. I believe I can fly. He can fight Superman and is magic. But yes, he flies. You can just check that off. And at number 8 is Supergirl. She's a Kryptonian. She can fly. Here are a few examples. Who needs wings to fly? Certainly not I. Not so sure gently waving your arms helps with being aerodynamic, but whatevs, I'll give this one to her. And at number 7 is Static. Static, aka Virgil Ovid Hawkins, is a superhero capable of electromagnetic generation, meaning he can do things like superconduction manipulation, electrical manipulation, magnetism manipulation, all of the manipulations apparently, and has telepathic resistances. He's got some nifty healing abilities that he uses his energy to do too, and can interact with wireless communication, which I imagine would be very convenient. So it makes sense that when you can manipulate so many different things that he'd use his powers to magnetize objects to get around. He levitates saucer-like objects like manhole covers or his own self-built metal saucer, the static saucer. That's definitely one way to get around. I believe I can touch the sky. And at number 6 is Iron Man. Whoa, hang on a sec. Tony Stark can't fly. Well yeah, but when he's Iron Man, damn right he can. Flight via his power suit, which can do a lot of stuff. Well friends, his suit actually has an interesting history concerning its flight capabilities. The 1960s Mk1 was only capable of extended jumps via pressure jets. The Mk2, the Golden Avenger armor, improved this, but still provided limited flight. In December 1963, the suit was upgraded to the Mk3, to the original red and gold color we all know and love, and the jets were swapped out with chemically fueled thrusters, providing faster flight. I think about it every night and day. And it only gets better from there. In recent years, he uses the repulsor technology and portable electromagnetic superfield generators to fly, and do all the other stuff that his suit can do too, like strength, magnetic field manipulation abilities, speed, all that fun stuff. And if that's not enough for you, someone actually put together a 12-minute montage of Iron Man flying. And fun fact, there's even a British man who's built his own Iron Man suit that can fly. Dreams do come true. And at number 5 is Wonder Woman. While Diana has been given the power of flight over the years, she wasn't always capable of that feat and actually owned an invisible plane in order to get around. It was a creation of hers when she was young and was capable of flying over 2,000 miles per hour, sending out rainbow rays that would break through the mist around Paradise Island. The plane was revised to be a jet in the 50s, and she would continue to use it up until 1973. And then what happened? The power of flight. Spread my wings and fly away. Actually, it was likely just a creative revision, but you guys are following the flight gag at this point, so don't mind me. And at number 4 is Jean Grey. Telekinesis is a very powerful power to have as your power. And when you're an Omega level mutant, you bet your ass you can fly. I believe Jean's telekinetic powers give her the ability to lift herself and others, and allows her to levitate and fly. And when she's bonded with the Phoenix Force, she can fly unaided through space. That's some real flight there, guys. Some real good flight. And at number 3 is the Falcon. He's literally named after a bird. He better damn well know how to fly, otherwise that's really unfair marketing. And at number 2 is Green Lantern. Sometimes Green Lantern's ring feels like an embodiment of plot armor, and he's an interesting character and dynamic with a distinct personality that makes fans like him a lot, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm talking about Hal Jordan here though. Although Alan Scott is really interesting too, but sorry guys, that's a breakdown for a different video. So when the entirety of any Green Lantern's powers comes from their rings, like hard light constructs, healing, and force fields, and flight, it's almost as if abilities like flight can feel conveniently tacked on. But this is what makes Hal cool. He's an expert pilot. Flying's actually in his blood. So good on you, Hal Jordan, for being able to break free from our plot armor constraints. We appreciate you. Alright, moving on to number 1, but before we get into that, let's do a few honorable mentions. For heroes we love, but can't fly. Wolverine. Complex character, beloved antihero. Can't fly. The Hulk. Jumps real high real good. Can't fly. Batman. Good hero. Strong morals. Can't fly. Can sort of glide though, so at least that's something. And finally, in at number 1 is Superman. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a superhero who can fly, who isn't the other 9 heroes on this list so far, even though he's related to one of them. So anyway, jokes aside, Superman and his ability to fly is quite important. He's the first superhero, or if we want to get crazy specific, that's the first hero that's recognized in American comic books, but also a hero who popularized the whole heroes wearing tights and having emblems thing. So yeah, he's kind of a big deal. Superman can fly. He's who you think of when you think of a superhero flying. I mean, Aquaman, you think real good swimmer. Bruce Wayne, real good brooder. Superman, real good at flying. I believe I can fly. So of course he makes the number 1 spot on our list, cause the dude is an icon.
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
There we have it, friends. What heroes do you want to know more about in terms of their flying capabilities? Let us know in those comments below, and make sure you hit those like and subscribe buttons if you never want to miss another nerdy list. I've been Kelly Pally for Top 10 Nerd, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.